Hey everybody, it's Greg Harrelson here, and we're talking about failure in real estate agents, especially new agents. Why in the world are so many new real estate agents failing, and they're failing within their first 24 to 48 months of getting their license? If you are an agent that recently got your license, you've probably heard at some point through one of the real estate schools that about 80% of new agents will leave the business within 24 to 48 months. And quite frankly, I just don't think this needs to be the case. It is pretty true though, but it just doesn't need to be the scenario. I've always said, as a leader of real estate agents, as a coach of real estate agents, especially new agents, I've always said that the majority of the reasons why new agents fails, it's really because of a lack of good leadership, more than it is the ability of the real estate agent that was trying to make it and build a career for themselves. So I kind of want to talk with you about, what are a few reasons why they fail. And so by knowing this early on in your career, or if you're thinking about getting into real estate, if you know what these pitfalls are, then you can avoid them when choosing the company that you're going to work with. So before I get started, I just want you to know that I do have a series of Century 21 offices throughout the state of South Carolina and North Carolina. So anywhere in the Carolinas, if you're thinking about going into real estate, you may want to reach out to us. And I also want you to know that I have coached and helped develop hundreds and hundreds of agents to do well over 100 deals, a year consistently. And I've got plenty of new real estate agents that within 12 months of having their license, they already closed 30 to 40 transactions. So you know what? There is way more hope than the industry communicates. So let's talk about what are those reasons why real estate agents or new real estate agents are failing. The first reason that I'm going to share with you is a lack of leads. As a new real estate agent, typically you don't have a pipeline of leads or a database of leads that have maybe called you, visited open houses, called you from a sign call, called you from, something that you posted on social media or somewhere on the internet. You just haven't had all that marketing in place, so therefore you don't have a lot of leads. So day one, you get into the business and you're just at zero, and you don't even know how to create a lead, right? So it takes time for people to ramp up. And a lot of agents do not have that much money in their savings account to ramp up. And a lot of people will tell you it's going to take 6 to 8 months to make your first check. I actually don't believe that. We have real estate agents that'll have their first sale within their first 30 days. But here's the caveat. Here's the difference. We're giving them leads. So one reason so many new agents fail is because of lack of leads, and they're not with a real estate company that offers them those types of buyer and seller opportunities. So when you're getting into the business, or if you're already in the business and you're having some trouble, maybe seek out a company that'll give you some opportunities. That will really, really help you get your career jump started, and you'll start earning money before you run out of savings. That's important. The second thing that I wrote down is a lack of coaching. If you look at the internet right now or YouTube, you'll see there's so much coaching that is revolved around, say, an experienced agent, a top producing agent, like how to go from 60 deals to 200 deals. Well, you don't see a lot of coaching around how to go from 0 deals to your first 10 deals, or how to go from 0 to just your first deal. So there's just a lack of coaching, a lack of attention that's being put on that new real estate agent. Again, I think that that's one of the bigger reasons why they're failing. They're just not exposed to those opportunities. So again, back to, like I said about the leads, go out and get with a company that specializes in helping new agents. Now, how do you know if somebody works and specializes in new agents? Just ask them this question. Ask any company you're talking to, just kind of curious, how many new agents have you hired in the last 12 months? And can you tell me how are they all doing? You're going to get a few different answers. Some companies are going to say, well, we haven't really hired any new agents. We don't typically hire new agents. Stay away. Or they're going to say, well, they're doing okay. But if you ask them, how many have you helped? Or how many have you hired? And they say, well, 5. Then say, can you tell me how all 5 of these are doing now? They're going to say things like, well, there's only really 4 of them that only 1 of them is still here. 4 of them just went out of business. Okay, if that's the answer, stay away. What you're looking for is, I've hired 5, 3 or 4 of them are still here, and they'll give you an idea of how they're doing. That tells me that company is specializing in helping new agents. So you need to be around that. You got to be around mentors, coaches, be exposed to the coaching that helps agents that are in your exact situation or position. The third thing is poor leadership. What I mean by poor leadership is, hey, look, there's a lot of managers, a lot of sales managers, brokers, leaders, high quality, managers and leadership all over the country. But unfortunately, there's a lot that are just not that good either. And they're especially not that good at helping new agents or understanding how to build the business themselves. A lot of leadership and management has never been in real estate. Now, I do not believe that every manager has to have sold real estate to be a good leader. I think you can have leadership qualities even though you haven't really sold real estate. But those leadership qualities usually translate better to other entrepreneurs, other top producers. And the new agent has a hard time relating to management that's never really sold real estate at a high level. So I would say look for leadership that has sold real estate and has recently been in the marketplace. So they're experiencing all the things that you're going to experience. That's one thing that'll help you succeed. Make sure that you get coaching that's relevant to where you are in the business. A new agent. That's going to also help you succeed. And then, of course, look for somebody that's going to give you opportunities in the form of leads. Now, if they're going to give you coaching, then they're going to give you leads because they know that you've been coached on what to do with those leads. Good management will give you solid coaching and give you lead opportunities. And when you put those 3 things together, new agents succeed. So I hope that information is helpful. I just want to give you more hope that as a new real estate agent, you can make it in this real estate business. There's no doubt about it. But take a little bit more time to focus on interviewing, finding the right company in the beginning. If you're anywhere in the Carolinas, I don't care where you are in the Carolinas, I'd love for you to help, to reach out to me. I'd love to help you build your business. I'm Greg Harrelson. Talk to you soon.